This is absolutely outrageous. A simple open-air workshop in Pakistan can actually handcraft a flatbed semi-trailer. The two large and long I-beams in front of us are the main beams of the trailer. Since the workers have already pre-processed them, to make it easier for the subsequent assembly and installation, they need to use a crane to place the two beams in order. Then, they will skillfully install the crossbeams that have been pre-cut. This process is relatively simple, and they quickly finish it. To increase the width and overall sturdiness of the trailer, the workers also need to install these smaller I-beams. The materials used for the main beams are quite decent, and they have no specific requirement for the trailer's self-weight. During the installation process, since the workers have already pre-cut the installation holes on the main beams, they just need to insert and install everything. For the crossbeams on both sides of the trailer, the workers directly use larger U-beams for installation, then weld them in place using electric welding. As for the front toe plate of the trailer, they install it using thicker steel plates. After the workers finish installing the accessories for the main beams, they then need to use electric welding to fix these crossbeams. Once the welding is complete, U-beams are added to both sides of the main beams for reinforcement. Since the trailer is over 10 meters long, two pieces of U-beams need to be joined together. Before installation, they use electric welding to fix them in place, allowing the workers to install them smoothly. To ensure the width of the trailer remains consistent, the workers use chains to adjust it first, and then proceed to weld it in place. The installation process on both sides is essentially the same. After carefully measuring and ensuring everything is correct, they continue welding and fixing the components. The process of making the front frame of the trailer is relatively simple. First, they install two steel rods on both sides, then join the pre-bent steel plates. After using electric welding to fix them in place, they proceed to install the U-beams for reinforcement. For the supporting legs on both sides of the trailer, after making sure the measurements are accurate, the workers use electric welding to fix them in place. The rear suspension brackets of the trailer are also handcrafted from steel plates. During installation, they first use tools to measure the position carefully to prevent the trailer's axle from being misaligned, which could cause the trailer to veer off and affect its normal operation. After welding all the suspension brackets, the workers begin to move the trailer's floor panels onto the trailer. Since these steel plates have been pre-cut according to the trailer's dimensions, the installation process is quite swift. The workers just need to weld them in place. As for the tailgate of the trailer, since it's already pre-made, they simply need to install it in the designated position. I must say, the tail light protection cover they made is quite aesthetically pleasing. The tensioners on both sides of the trailer are also handcrafted in advance. The workers just need to fix them in place in the designated spots. For the installation process of the rear axle suspension, since the overall structure is very simple, they first need to install the main central pin, then use chains for support to install the rear axle suspension steel plates. After a flurry of hectic work, the rear axle suspension is finally assembled. The next step is to begin the painting process, which is quite time-consuming given the large size of the trailer. After 3 days of painting and decoration, the trailer's body is finally completed. The workers now need to install the rear axle into place. Judging by the shape of the rear axle, this too is handcrafted. Despite using the most basic equipment, almost the entire trailer was handmade. After half a month of effort, the flatbed trailer is finally ready to be shipped and sold.